Hello guys, this is Akshay Kumar and welcome to another fresh video. So guys, after a very long time, means after almost 2 weeks now, I'm shooting a video. So guys, basically this video is going to be about, as you read title, so what question do they ask in client interview? Alright, so I know guys, you guys must be expecting some a video about a situation which we are going through right now. But yes, about those situations, about the situations which are going through right now, about those things what I have been going through, and what the difficulties and everything which we are facing in this industry, I'll talk about that. Hopefully the next videos will come about it, but as I go as per the queue, and this topic was there on the top, so that's why I'm shooting a video. What questions do they ask in a client interview? Okay, so guys, see, the client interview is going to be a very easy interview if you set up your mind. See, client interview is such an interview which is commonly known as a client interview, or can be a HR interview. Now in the client interview, what happens is, whatever department you are going for, doesn't matter, two interviews are there. First interview, a person, which is a HR interview, and normally second interview is a interview regarding your job profile. Means they are going to cross question you. They will try to observe you. Okay, how much knowledge do you have? That is the second interview. The very first interview which is a HR interview, and in the HR they don't ask you anything much regarding your work. Okay, they will only ask you, the maximum question they can ask is, what is your job profile? Alright, so let me take you through the very first question which I have asked for. I'm telling you my thing. Okay guys, I have experienced the interview, I have faced the interview. What questions they asked me, I will tell you those, and what question they can actually ask you. Okay, so we will not cover so many of questions, only those questions which are actually required. You have to be prepared for that. Okay, so guys, the very first question, definitely if you wants to go abroad, and if any one of the person who is taking an interview and it's the foreigner, they will ask you what is your name, because they doesn't know how to pronounce your name. Alright, so that's what the first question was asked to me, how do you pronounce your name? So I told, the very first thing is, as soon as you enter in the office, okay, as soon as like suppose you are giving any webcam interview, you have to be smiled. Doesn't matter what happens, keep a plastic smile, whatever smile you want to call it, keep a smile on your face, because a person who is expecting, okay, from you is, you are going to be a very good person. And how do you put an impress on a person when you see, or you see somebody for the first time? If you go in any one of the interview and like suppose you will go like this, no, you have to be smile. You keep a smile on your face and walk through. Okay, the same thing, I had the webcam interview, I kept the smile on my face. It's so very important guys. Alright, and hospitality industry requires a smile, a good smile. Doesn't matter for the first round, doesn't matter what is your knowledge, the only thing matters is the way you talk, the way your body language talks, how you smile, what type of questions and what type of answers you choose. Answers mean what type of words you choose. There has to be ethics, very important. You have to be ethics, means if someone is asking something, or if someone told you something which can help you somewhere, appreciate very things, ethics, say thanks, so many of things you can do. Okay, the very first question was asked to me is, how do you pronounce your name? So I told, my name is Akshay Kumar. And when you are talking to them, very first thing I want to tell you guys, if you are giving an interview to the person who is not an Indian, or who's not in the from your same country, so they might will face to understand your English. So you have to make sure you speak slowly. Whatever your speed is, just break it down, okay, and make it, try to follow up the speed with the 60 to 70%. Don't go with the speed of 100%, because they might will face difficulty to understand your pronunciation. It is very important. Each and every country, words are same, English language is same, but the accent is different. Okay, it's different. That's why Very first thing is they can ask your name. Second thing, I'm giving you a tip. If you speak faster, if you have realized you speak faster, make sure you speak slowly. If you speak a normal, make sure you try to keep it slow, because in case you are speaking slowly, they can tell you. Let them tell you speak a little bit faster. Alright, but if you speak faster, okay, if you speak faster and they tell you slow down, so it's a bad impact on them, because they might will feel when you go to the industry, when you will go to the cruise, you will talk to the in the same manner, in the same way with the guest will not be able to understand what you are saying. It's very important, because on the cruise, guest comes around the world, and so many of them don't even understand the English properly. Alright, yeah, so you have to be very careful, you have to be very smooth. Don't expect a person to understand you. It's your duty, it's your responsibility to make a person understand what you are saying. This is how the communication takes place. Communication doesn't mean what you are saying, your English is very good. It's not a communication. When communication ends up, when whatever you said, 100% of your words, you're the party with whom you are talking to understood. That's what we call a conversation. When both the parties are able to share their ideas, their knowledge, or whatever the topics they are having. Alright, so these were the tips. The third question, they can ask you a second question, whatever they can ask you is, which I have been asked. The very first thing they asked me, when did you sign off? Second thing, questions I'm telling you, I won't tell you my sign offs and all, so I can give you an idea. If you were working on board ship, you can tell them what's your sign off. If you wasn't working on ship, you can tell them you're working in the so-and-so company, or otherwise the next question will come. If you tell them you're not working on board ship, they will ask you what company you're working, how long you are working. Okay, so you have to answer. These are the things. And the second thing they can ask you is, see, the very tricky question, two questions I tell you is, each and everybody will ask you why you want to join a so-and-so company. Very important question, a very important question. Like suppose I was asked why you want to join Norwegian Cruise Line. I don't remember exactly what I had answered, but I think I answered is, it is going to be a very great opportunity to everyone to work with Norwegian Cruise Line. Okay, to work with Norwegian Cruise Line. This was my first sentence. And second sentence was, when I saw a vacancy of slot technician, what I am, on your website, I found my skills are matching with your requirements, and I believe it is going to be a very great. See, this was my second sentence. I think I'm telling you almost the same what I told them, because I cannot remember the each and every word which I had told by that time, but this is how I went. Okay, and my third sentence was regarding how it can help me to achieve my goals, and how it will help to achieve the company's goal. Okay, if you hire me. So these were my three sentences which I had answered of this question. Okay, and then after the questions come regarding your job profile. They might can ask you, what is your job profile? So they asked me what is my job profile. So always make 4 to 5 points and strong points which actually relates to the job which you are applying for. Okay, because you can always go to the company website and you can go through a position, what work is there. So from those points you can make your own points, including your job profile, what you are working for, and you can tell them. Okay, so these are the things, question what they do ask. See, and so there are some common questions like what is your weakness, what is your strength, those things you can say, because these type of questions they does not ask, because I was prepared, but these type of questions they don't ask anymore now, because these are a very old type questions of HR. Okay, HR people they don't ask now, because only thing they are looking for a person, how you talk, very first thing, how you talk, how much confident you are. That's all they see in the HR department. Alright, if your qualification, all the things are matching to the job profile or what they are looking for, they will give you a second round. Definitely they will give you. HR peoples, That's all they see is confidence, the way of talking, and how much knowledge you have. They try to observe from your questions and answers. Alright, and then second interview is the same interview, guys. You make sure whatever vacancy is there, whatever position you are applying for, go to the company website and look for the details, what they give, what job responsibilities are there, what are the job responsibilities, what is your job profile. They mention it on the profile when they give a vacancy, so and so vacancies, then so and so department, what the responsibilities are going to be and what are the jobs are going to be is written there. Make sure you read those points, very important, and make sure you are able to make them understand, okay, what is your job profile is. You have to be very clear. Don't go, and if you are not sure about anything what they have asked you, you can tell them directly, sorry sir or sorry ma'am, I don't know this. Okay, they will not tell you that, yeah, you don't know this, why you don't know this, all those things. Because when I have been giving all these interviews, and when I had my second round of technical round, second interview, I was very sure that they are going to ask me those questions mostly which I don't know. Alright, because it's whatever things are there, it is mentioned already in the CV, what you know, my job responsibilities, my keys, what are my keys, and what knowledge I do have, all those things are technical. So they go through your CV, they have your CV in your hand, and they will ask you those things which are not there. If you don't know things, just tell them, sorry sir, I don't know. I told very straight, sorry sir, I don't know this. Okay, if you know some things, you tell them. The second round is nothing about, is just your job profile, and your job profile definitely is going to be a different, because as being a slot technician on board ship, there are 2 or 3 slot technicians at all, not more than that. So I don't think so if anyone of you is watching my video who wants to apply for a slot technician on board ship. Alright, it's a technical job definitely, but apart from IT, technical, because whatever you're going to do in the IT, all those things are included in this job, but something more extra as well. Okay, so guys, I hope you tried, I tried very well to make you understand, guys, what I have been going through and what questions I had. Because if I tell you my questions, is not going to help you, because my technician questions are different. Slot technician questions are really very different from the questions if any one of you is watching a technical department. Alright, it's not going to help you. My questions will not going to help you. You have to go and find on the company's website what responsibilities they are going to give you, and definitely from those points, they give 15 to 20 points, and they will ask you a question from them, and whatever your basics are, you go through them. And if any one of you is watching my videos from another department and wants to apply for another department, most of the people, they want to apply in the housekeeping, F&B, restaurant and sales, all those things. So guys, you have to go through your, because my technical questions, even though I have tell you, they are not going to help you. Even if you want to know what questions I have been asked, because I have been asked more than 50 questions in the technical. I don't remember all, but most of them I remember. If you want, I can help you out with those. Means you can always let me know in my comment section, or if you want to talk to me personally, then make sure you have followed me on the Instagram. Alright, you can message me, you can just drop me a message there on the Instagram. So basically what happens is, on the Instagram is, whatever conversation we were having is, I can just scroll it up and I can see what you was talking to me and what questions you was talking to me and what exactly conversation we were having. In the comments it gets matched up. So guys, I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, then make sure you have subscribed to my channel and press the bell icon so you never miss a videos from me. Alright guys, if you like this video, make sure you have liked the button, and please make sure you share these videos. It might will help you someone, and you can be a person who helped. Okay, thank you so much for watching.